Welcome to Chronic Health. I'm your host Ryan Lovelace, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my 3 favorite breakfasts that you should know about and you should be incorporating into your daily life if you want to live a healthier life and you want to even start on your journey to eating healthier and being healthier. The cool thing about these 3 meals that I'm going to talk to you about is all of them are cheap. They're all limitless options that you can do and different combinations, different things you can incorporate, different flavors and tastes you can get out of all 3 of these, and all of them you can prepare ahead of time to save you time. You can take one day, make them all for the week, and then that way as you go throughout your week, you just take them, warm them up, or you can make them as needed. So the first one I'm going to talk about is oatmeal. Oatmeal is super easy. It's super convenient. You can find it everywhere from health food stores to Walmart. I've even seen it in some gas stations before. It's super prevalent. And the cool thing is oatmeal is a great base for other flavors you want to add to it. Spoiler alert, oatmeal doesn't have a flavor. It just takes on whatever flavor that you give it or whatever you put in there to give it flavor. So oatmeal is very nutritious. Oatmeal has a bunch of vitamins and minerals in it. It has phosphorus, magnesium, has B vitamins in it. And the cool thing is oatmeal is actually naturally gluten-free. Now, when I say naturally gluten-free, it means the oat itself is gluten-free. But oftentimes, because farmers will use different harvesting equipment with, oats and other grains, there can be trace amounts of gluten in it. But if you just look on the package and it says gluten-free, well, then you can know that that was used with equipment that wasn't used for harvesting other grains that do contain gluten. So naturally, it's gluten-free. Oatmeal is very nutrient dense. And because it's so nutrient dense, it takes your body longer to break it down and break it down into its simplest forms. And it also delays the gastric emptying time, which makes you feel fuller longer. So that's why oatmeal is so great. And again, you can put fruit in there. You can put peanut butter in there. If you want to make it, it's not healthy, but if you want to make it the best possible, take your oatmeal, put some peanut butter, some brown sugar, and some chocolate Nesquik powder, put it all in there. That's some good oatmeal. It's not healthy, but it is good. And something that I like to do is when I make my oatmeal, I'll buy frozen fruit, usually berries, and then the oatmeal comes out of the microwave or off the stovetop, however I decide to make it, I'll just put those frozen berries in there. That way it cools down the oatmeal and also thaws out the berries. And oatmeal and berries is a great way, a great simple way to make your oatmeal. Maybe put some cinnamon in there. That's some good stuff. And there's multiple recipes on the internet of different recipes that you can make and different combinations there are. Like I said, oatmeal is a great base to start with to then move on to putting whatever you want into it. The second one is eggs. Eggs are high in protein, low in carbs, and I guess depending on the size, anywhere from like 70 to 75 calories per egg. And the cool thing you can do, and something me and my wife used to do, is we would crack a bunch of eggs, we would put some mushrooms, some vegetables in there. If we want to make it a little unhealthier but a little bit better, we would put some bacon bits in there, stir all that up, and then we would evenly distribute that mixture into like muffin tins. And then you take those muffin tins, bake them, and then you have little quiche without the crust, little quiche muffins throughout your week. They're super easy. Take them, warm them up, or if you want to, you can eat them cold. It's totally up to you. Also, eggs are pretty high on the satiety index. Now, satiety is that like feeling of fullness that you get from eating different foods. And the satiety index is basically just a graph of, at the top, it's foods that have high satiety to them, which they'll make you feel fuller longer. And at the bottom will be foods that don't make you feel very long at all. Usually at the bottom is like processed foods and like potato chips, snacks, different things like that, it has a lot of calories to it, but not much. It's not very nutrient dense. It's very nutrient lacking. So that way your body breaks it down, processes it very quickly, and then it empties out of the stomach. And then when that happens, that's when you actually get that feeling of hunger or like, man, I could eat something, right now, because foods that have low satiety, they get in the stomach and out of the stomach pretty dang quickly. The third and final one is smoothies. It doesn't get any easier and more convenient and more portable than smoothies. It's a great way to get various fruits and vegetables in your diet, and it's a great way to put different things that you want in your smoothie. And then, like I said, you can grab it, you can make it in bulk, parcel it out for the week, and then each morning, just grab your smoothie, no warming up, no prep of any kind, it's already ready to go. Depending on what you put in it, some of it might settle at the bottom, but just a quick shake, round and round, and it'll be good to go. And something else you can do if you want to add even more to your smoothie, or you want your smoothie to make you feel fuller longer, then put some oats in there and then grind up those oats, and you get that high satiety food in your smoothie. Because smoothies, because they're liquid, because you ground them up, because there's not much your body has to do to break it down, its gastric emptying time is pretty quick. So when you drink it, your body, because it doesn't have much breakdown to do, not like the oatmeal, it doesn't have very much breakdown, so it gets it in there and gets it out fairly quickly. But that can be a good thing too. A bit of a warning about smoothies is if you use mainly fruit, it can be very sugary. Or if you buy it from a smoothie shop, or you buy pre-made smoothies at the store, if you look at them, those are super high in sugar. I think like the small naked smoothie bottles, they have like 44, 46 grams of sugar in there. I mean, a full bottle of Coke has like 40 to 42 grams of sugar. So those smoothies that you buy at the store, they can be very sugary, and that's the downfall of smoothies, is if you use mostly fruit, because it tastes good, it's going to be very sugary, and you don't want all that sugar all at once. It's going to spike your insulin. It's going to spike your fat storage, because remember, high insulin means high fat storage. And so whenever you're making a smoothie, one thing you want to do is have veggies be your base and then fruit be your sweetener. If you want the best veggies, your dark leafy green veggies like kale or spinach are going to be the best veggies to use. If you want the best fruits, berries are the best fruits to use. Your strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, all your berries are the best fruit to use. So what you want to do is pack most of your smoothie with veggies and then put some fruit in there as a sweetener. And that'll be the way to get a good healthy smoothie without loading up all the sugar like it would be if you bought one from the store, bought one from the shop, or just used all fruit to make your smoothie. In summary, the 3 foods that you need to incorporate into your diet is oatmeal, eggs, and smoothies. Like I said at the beginning, they're cheap, options are limitless, and you can prepare them ahead of time. That way you can make the hard decision of eating healthy ahead of time. So that way when it comes to, waking up for work, waking up for the event you need to go to, whatever your day may hold, you can make it ahead of time, put it in the fridge, warm it up, and you're good to go. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. If this video helped you out or you learned something new, let me know all about it in the comments below. I post videos every Tuesday morning. If you want to know right when my videos go up, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Remember, what you think, what you eat, and what you do will all lead to a life of chronic health. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.